It's time for another session. Probably the final session of this week. Kind of don't want that. Sure. I don't really know how this... I feel like this doesn't work because it turns you into a rock and then you don't do that one. But if I do this, then like it doesn't... You don't really want to turn the enemy into a rock and give it health because health matters. So I guess we're just... I guess I'm just doing it like this. I guess we're just doing it like this. We... we just finished doing Puzzle and Dragon stuff on the Monday stream here. Alright, well that worked out. If they had chosen the tennis ball, I'm pretty sure we would have lost, but, you know, alright. Sure. Oh, okay. I think this is better? Yeah. Well, or maybe this. And then you back here. And then you up here. And then you here. Yes, that's the order. A successful Puzzle and Dragon stream, might I add. I beat two challenging things there. And, wait, we draw. And then we did a bunch of rolls, you know, the Gamba element of the game. And we got some good stuff. It is the Demon Slayer collab happening, so that's cool, I guess. Fucking, I don't know. I guess I'm doing this. I don't... How does this work? Is this like Magic the Gathering cleanup step damage? If this has, okay, stick with me. If this has 1 health, we summon a thing, it goes to 2 health. This does 1 damage to it, end of turn, bringing it to 1 health. Next turn when it comes back, does it not have that buff and go to 1 health and die? I don't know how that works. I don't know how it works. I don't necessarily want to know how it works. I'm just saying. Okay? Roll. While I do think Ogopogo is normally great, it's not as good this week. It's probably best with like a Tar or a Deer, or then eventually, you know, some later units like the Nuka whatever thing and stuff, but it's less effective this week than normal because of all the spawning stuffs. Now, the leech has been failing me quite a bit. I've tried it a few times now. Alright, we just win. There's just no way we don't win. Because of that dog. Got that dog in me. Part of me does want to try to get a... Yeah, you're just kind of not going to be big anymore because I'm not spawning stuff, huh? And when I buy this, you don't get the buff because it doesn't count. Which is kind of annoying. No, because I don't want you to do that. This will go first, and then this goes. Yeah, that's fine. I think we want to save this for next turn. There's a world where I feel like, you know, I initially thought because of all the spawning stuff, it's good, but like if you have a big unit with a garlic, or you have like, oh, a leopard snipe out people's turkeys and stuff, or just some of the spawn units themselves so they don't get multiple spawns, they just get 1, or like a big lionfish in the front, I thought it wouldn't be good enough. But I think the spawn teams just get strong just a bit too quick before you can get all that stuff going, unless you get like a really, really specific set of setups. Now, with all of that, you know what? I'm actually going to give it to you, because we're probably going to keep that for a bit. Well, this is strange. This guy's going to be huge. So, it was kind of like a cupcake scenario. I guess. I think I'll do this because I'm going to get rid of this next turn. Because the dog will be better next turn because I'll buy some things. I have to imagine with the amount of rolls and everything that this will be okay. Yeah, bacon worked out well too. Now I realize that, you know, the entire thing's frozen, but here we go. Sell, buy, get a buff. This. I mean, we probably have to buy the platypus, but I'm going to do this, get the buff, this, get the buff, this, platypus. Also will work well with the dog. Okay. This will attack you because you're going next, I think. Yeah, that's going next. This we want last because of this. Yeah, we wanted to get the buffs. Okay. Alright. The change they made to the platypus that on sell and on faint, it does that, drops the two dudes, is such a huge game changer. It really does make it very usable. Bit of a weird setup they had there. It should have had the spawn thing up more front so then the Pegasus could get attack stats to stuff, but here we are. I'm gonna, this might be a little much, but I'm gonna try this. I'm not gonna do the mouse, I think that's a little too cute. I probably should have bought the ferret just to get a buy sell and some triggers and things. Friendly level up, gain 1 extra yada yada as a reward. I think this is going to be very useful right now, so I will do that. I don't think I'm looking at golden beetle necessarily. I'm kind of tempted on this, but I don't necessarily love it. Okay. I think I will buy the dog. Because that should get, they should get like double buffs kind of going on there. And then that means I'm just going to unfriend this. Roll one more. I don't really know who I'm supposed to hit with the leech now. Maybe this dog, because we are going to get rid of it. Or we're gonna fuse it in. Yeah, that actually makes sense. No, why are you in front? I didn't look. Okay, that's, yeah, right, that's not great. That could have been better, let's say. Probably would have been a draw or a win. That is why the leech was in front, though. It does make sense why it was there. I should have made it so that it buffed, and I just didn't, so that was kind of dumb of me. This is just neat, so we're gonna try it. I think we're giving up on this, though. The problem is we need a unit to, like, actually be in the front, and all of our things require, like, other stuff to happen. So I'm not really sure how this is supposed to work. Like, he might just be big enough that you put him in the front, but at the same time, I think you just kind of sack this one for now. If we're trying to play, like, ahead of the game and stuff, I think we just do it like this. Because the double duck spawn is gonna just, the dog is gonna be huge. Well, the rest of your team is also pretty damn huge. Okay, well, that did not work. It was actually quite close to working if that, if these killed that thing, the dog actually would have been able to go the distance. Now it will not, which is unfortunate. Now it's getting to the point where I'm like, you know, not as interested in the dog. And then that happens. I kind of wanted to get the Doorhead Ant to level 3. But it might be time to sell it. That way we can have something else going on, I guess. Maybe we just need to not do the money. That's probably safer. Okay. Buy this. I should have bought the dog first, is what I'm realizing. Should have bought the dog first and then fuse it in and then buy this so we get 2 spawns out of it. Would have probably been better. I don't really actually want to banana that, because then when I pill it, I don't know what we're gonna do here. A great song though. You know what? I'm gonna fuse it. Actually, it's just better probably to do that. And then I actually can put this on the duck, on the platypus, because the doorhead ant's gonna go in front, and then yada yada. It's just not good for pilling. I have to make a bunch of spaces if I'm gonna do that. What up, Lily? Playing some Super Auto Pets. That's what we're doing. That is what we got going on. Oh, those spawns did not quite do what we want, but I think we're gonna have enough in the tank here. We got a big dog. We got a big dog going on. Okay. That goes there, I guess. We, oh, you know, I saw this post today that said 4 in 10 Gen Z TikTok users have made career-related decisions based on TikToks. And then, like, 1 in 10 quit their job based off of TikTok advice. Some interesting things to be making decisions on, but at the same time, it's not really that. It sounds worse than it is what I would say, because it makes it sound. It just makes it sound worse than it is. That's really all there is to it. Okay, that plus polar bear getting it beefed up. I like that. I like that idea. This would also be pretty good. I feel like this team has not quite found the full identity, and maybe I need to just get rid of this doorhead ant. Might need to do that. I mean, I can sell, buy, or just buy another thing and then sell and get double, like, extra dog triggers going on. But it's a little wacky. It's a little wacky. I think it's +8 is a lot of health, man. +8 is a lot of health. All right, I'm just gonna do this then. I'm gonna do it this way. We have a chocolate, okay. You know what? I actually think I'd rather this, because the crisp against spawn teams is gonna be a mixed bag. Like, on something like a deer, if you burn the... Like, the crisp happens kind of after, which isn't the best. Big dog, I don't think it's gonna be enough. It's gonna be enough. Barely. Hello again, Lily. I saw your message the first time, if you were wondering. I kind of want to level the polar bear and try to do a polar bear run, but we probably just should do this. Okay. I think that's worth maybe trying to get rid of the doorhead ant now. Do I bother doing the ferret? That's the question. Do I bother doing the ferret tennis ball just for a buy-sell for the dog? Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. This will buff something, some good amount. Keep this frozen because of that. I don't really love any of this. I think I'm gonna roll. We got 3 health. We got, okay, well that's good news. Now we have to do it like this though, for the duck to get, or for the platypus to get all the spawns. We're definitely not fully spawning now, which is pretty awkward. Okay. Really lucky that the, oh, that's not good. Yeah, we're dead. It was really lucky that the Stegosaurus hit the polar bear there. That does not help. That does not really help. I know that probably looks strange. That's also really strange. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is something. I think I just kind of want to try to do a non-spawn team, but I think you just kind of need to, like, get there quicker. Like, you needed, like, a monkey, and then the Nurikabe thing. Man, that thing is just... that was a miracle to me. That was a miracle that that drew. We got pretty lucky that it buffed that. I think, I mean, we could wait one more turn and it guarantees 8-8, which is quite a lot. That was the helmet catch draw. That was a pretty lucky draw. There's also an opportunity to get this to level 3, but we probably have better chances if I do this. I don't think we're doing any of that. Plus, we want to make sure that that buffs that. I'm not even going to freeze that. Yeah, I'm not even going to freeze it. The deer. I mean, basically a lot of the team is looking replaceable, which is probably not a good sign, but we do have a very big guy up here. This polar bear is massive. Unfortunately, it did not get to the Spinosaurus in time, which is what we were hoping for. But we're going to bring in this guy who is very big now. Two friends ahead gives 6-6. It's better to get rid of you first. Okay. Put this on you. Polar bear out here like Obelisk the Tormentor. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. Like, I know what you're saying, but I don't really know what that is supposed to mean in this context. Okay. One perkless friend +2/+2 multiplied with the turn number 13. This is technically gonna give more than +13. I was considering selling this and buying, just having another one of these, but technically this is going to give 6-6, 6-6-6-6, assuming everything spawns. So yeah, okay. I can't do the garlic, so I'm just going to do this. I mean, I could put the garlic on the secretary bird so it doesn't buff it, but I'm gonna be selling the secretary bird next turn, I think, so. Well, that's very fortunate that it had enough armor. I kind of forgot about that part. I think we got this one. Okay. Time for you to go. This. I think we roll instead of this. We can freeze, I guess. But if we get another level 2 guy, that's pretty a lot of, like, goodness. Like, we got a chance, basically. You can go, actually, as well, now that I'm thinking about it. Sell this, buy a random lionfish or something, and then lasagna. It's probably worth it. Well, we could also, well, we can't pill it. It's not gonna spawn what we want. Yeah, it's not, even if we fused these and then pilled it, it's not gonna do what we want. We just have to sell it. Thanks for that. Okay. Buff this, roll once, freeze something. This could be alright. I mean, it's not great. Well, you could freeze this. It's gonna be a 9/9 Scorpion. And it's gonna guarantee not get the buff from that, so it's gonna make it... I could see it. I could see that working. Is this bad? They both hit the guy in front, which worked, but wasn't really the plan. Okay. It's probably better than you. How much does... Hold on. How much do you negate in damage, Mr. Wall Guy? 12. So if I get you to be more than 12 damage, nothing can stop you. Which is pretty... That's pretty tempting. Those are not. Okay, that is, for sure. Not even gonna bother. And then... I can't buy and buff you, but I will buff this, I guess. I mean, I feel like this can work. Am I crazy? I feel like this can work. We kind of have to win every round, though. It's a lot of damage. It's not enough. It's not enough. That lionfisher there did quite a bit, unfortunately. It would have been probably nicer if maybe this buffed one of these guys. That was still a good attempt of not just being a spawn team, though. I actually transitioned. Polar Bear kind of worked. I feel like I still have never actually got it to fully work, but it kind of worked. It's something, it kind of worked. Sure. Ooh, good song alert. Most of the songs are good, but I'm just saying. The Polar Bear was skilled, but not skilled enough. Space Harrier, baby. I think you can play this game within a Yakuza game. I might be wrong about that. I feel like I remember. What happened? Oh, we probably got sniped by the tennis ball. Yeah, that happens. That does happen. Well, this is just not what you want to see. A bunch of different a bunch of different things is not really what you want to see here. But here we are. Only one thing is snipeable by the tennis ball. Turns out probably doesn't really matter at all because they have too many of those guys. So we just lose. Alright, well that's the worst possible start. No big deal. Worst possible start and nothing to look forward to. No big deal. No big deal. No big deal. No big deal. That was a hell of a noise. Okay. I mean, the dog does make some amount of sense. Get rid of this guy? I think you have to keep the... And then freeze this. I think you have to keep the, That's good. You have to keep the other stuff. You gotta keep the otter, it's like our biggest thing, sadly. It's gonna have a lot of health, but no attack plus a lot of health doesn't actually do much. That's something I've learned from playing this game. Nice. We gotta deal with what we've been dealt. That's the main thing I've realized here. Kinda wanna save this level. I will save this level. Yep. Now the dog could have got a buff if I made space and then bought the Nightcrawler to have it do the thing, but... Okay, well, that's... They both sniped the dog, are you kidding? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? For each Summon Crawler with 3 and 1 health for each friend summoned. 1, 2? Yeah, I guess. Okay. Alright. Sell this now. Dog. This guy. This. Alright, we're taking another one of these. We're definitely taking another one of these. Okay. Sure. These not being leveled at all is kind of interesting. Sheep is definitely better swap than one of those. Okay. Something's happening. Something is happening. That guy's really far up front. That's a strong guy, though. We need to kill him before it gets to the rest of our stuff. Okay. Now that's a big... Oh. Wait. We got enough. We have enough. Alright. Sell... the cricket, I guess? Buy this dog buff. Fuse. Buy this dog buff. Give this to you. And roll for level. Next turn, in fact. I don't think I'm going to the level 3 dog. I think we're level 2 dog, and we'll hang on to that for a bit. Secretary Bird is gonna be a problem. No, close. Somehow we're at 2 health. Oh yeah, because we like lost fucking every round. That would probably be why. This. This. This is just one of those things where I'm like, there's too many things that... There's too many things. This is what always gets me with spawn teams sometimes. It's like, well, this needs to be back, but then this needs to be in the back, but then this needs to be in... Just everything on the team needs to be in the back. I mean, you could Secretary Bird the dog to make it even bigger. We'll get 1 less spawn, because we won't have the thing in the front anymore. I don't think this is that great this week. This can be nice, but I think our lack of health means we probably need to go with something a little more direct. Okay. I wish this was the opposite. The one that removes attack and gives health, because that's better for the dog. Better for that dog. I think I'm gonna roll. It's not even really good. I think this one's puttering out. Even though, despite this feeling like I'm doing more of an actual spawn team thing, I feel like this is worse than the last team. Yeah, it's just, that was just way worse. Because we were trying to make the Nightcrawler thing, like, do better, but I feel like maybe you almost just get rid of the Nightcrawler and have something else up front that spawns something. Or, like, have him here so then the duck spawns 3 things. 6 attack and 2 health for each friend. I don't know. Team is not looking great. Okay, level next turn, but again, probably a little no pill now. Okay. Six, 2 for each friend. You're gonna summon 1 thing, then you're gonna summon 2 things. Those gonna be, I don't know. Part of me thinks that this might be better. Just get 1 extra spawn out of it, and then this actually gets to spawn 3 instead. This thing isn't gonna spit out much. I'm gonna try it. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't love it. But I also think I'm probably getting rid of the Nightcrawler. Okay, this is a... Yeah, it's not great. Not great for me. I think yeah, the guy in the back's gonna be big enough, but that was, something. I'm going to sell you. Yes. Going to, I think, sell you and buy the turkey. Do this. This. Yes. Fuse. I mean, it's probably a good guy to grab, to be honest. That's probably a good one to grab. And you can just be in the front, too. Like, it's just like a guy that's not bad. And then, I mean, you can even do this. Even though I don't really want to pill you, but maybe, I don't know, something. It does something. We can think about it. We can think about it. It's gonna be a big dog. It's gonna be a big dog. The problem is, that guy is gonna kill through everything on the team. Oh, that's a big dog, though. That's a heck of a dog. That's a heck of a dog. I could have a monkey and a half. That is kind of tempting. Just get rid of the dog. Have a monkey. We're at 5 out of 10. Nothing here feels good. This feels like one of those spots where you're like not really close enough to actually going the distance. And it's just a coin flip. Like, cause you know, monkey plus this, that's pretty good. I'm gonna do this. And then we're not really doing spawning anymore unless we keep the turkey, huh? I'm gonna get yelled at for this one. I can already tell. I'm gonna get yelled at for this one. I could put this on this just to like do something. I guess I think I will, just to have something going on. Oh, why are you buffing that? In my mind, I was like, that needs to stay in front because of the banana. This is a similar looking team to the last one. But we don't have a giant dog this time, which is the problem. Yeah, yeah, punished. Definitely punished. Definitely punished on that one. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Okay. Look, I've already gotten to 10 win this week. I want this guy to work, but I shouldn't have given it the thing because now you can't buff it, which is I wanted you to buff. That was a horrible play for so many reasons last turn. It's very depressing. We probably still keep the turkey for this turn, but yeah. Man, that was such a bad move. Yeah, that's gonna fucking haunt me. We really needed that to not. I really needed to not put that on the Nurikabe. That was really dumb. Damn. Damn. Okay. Well, here we are, I guess. Probably not going the distance on this one, but I just really wanted to try it. Oh, that's not good. Well, it was enough, barely, but oh, that's tough. I was gonna say if this has a chance of leveling, that would be pretty huge, but then I'm like, but the monkey buff. Let's do this first, I think. Okay. And there's not a way to really undo this, huh? For the stego. This might be better than the turkey. I think it would be. I think it would be, in fact. 3-2. 3-2, but on any feint? Yeah, that's just better. Upgrade that now instead of buying an orca. Okay, now we'll have the leveled other dude next turn. Sure. Sure. You have to keep him in the front. You can't put the orca in the... Well, you could put the orca in the front, but you want the monkey buffs on it for now. Alright. I don't think we win, but maybe. Maybe there's a world where we can draw. I don't think so. No. We lose. Alright, well... I gotta imagine that if I had not put that item on top of the Nurikabe guy, I would have then put items on the orca and stuff, so it guaranteed got the stego buff. And then maybe we would have done something. Not my proudest session to end a week, but that's alright. We did some things at least. Look, it wasn't as embarrassing as having the Boeing CEO have to step down today. Even though it's not embarrassing because he's going to get a golden parachute, but we don't need to talk about that.